We are two parts of Squeakie.
Yeah.
I'm usually the lead singer. This is the guitarist.
It's usually guitarist, yeah.
We thought we would review the hottest album in the country charts right now, which would be Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time. I'm a lifelong country music fan.
And I'm not.
She's a converted country music fan.
I'm a recent convert.
She's a recent convert, thanks to me. Let's give old Morgan a fair shot.
Almost 2 hours of our time.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and get started with track 1. Looks like it's called Born. God damn it. It's called Born with a Beer in My Hand. So, beer in my hand. We listened to it. To be honest, like, I actually find the lyrical content of this song to be really relatable. Like, yeah, like, generations of my family been drinking, and of course I'm drinking. But the drums were fucking god-awfully distracting.
They're a little bit distracting. I didn't hate the instrumental. Here's the thing though, right? It's like, I get the sense from that, from the drum beat and the way they set it up. You know, modern country has a tendency to be like some other genre, except the singer has twang in their voice, right? I'm hearing like indie rock, like that kind of thing.
Right.
Morgan Wallen saying with twang in his voice.
Right. I worry that we might run into a lot of that in this album. This isn't the kind of country that we listen to, but this song is, I don't know, I give it like a mid, right?
Yeah,
like, it's not bad, but it's not a classic.
Yeah, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading the lyrics to this song.
Anyway, shall we move on to the next song, everyone? This is the hit single from this album. This is Last Night.
Snap track.
Yeah, alright. So that's all we have to say about that. Yeah, this feels reminiscent of 2010's bro country. That is not something that I think we need a revival of.
So we just watched, I think, the Todd in the Shadows review of this song,
which I'll link in the description.
I didn't want that to color this review too much, but I don't think I have any issues with that, because at the time I had to watch that, I actually hadn't listened to this song all the way through. And the thing that I find about this song that's kind of weird to me, it's kind of weird to me, is that given the kind of electronic drum beat set in the back, I was expecting some kind of dynamic payoff. I was expecting a build, almost.
And then like a drop.
Yeah, almost like EDM style. Not as it doesn't have to be a fucking whatever, farting robots. Like, fuck was that genre? Dubstep drop or whatever. It has to be that. But like, I was expecting something along that, and yet it just is low key the whole time. And then going back again about country, like aping genre is like several years later. There's something in the verse that's like a Drake like sing-songy like rap thing. I don't even really like it when Drake does it.
A little dance. Something was really lacking about the song, and I think that's what it was, right? It felt like it needed like a
A dynamic.
Like something and then something. But instead it was just something.
It actually is like, it's actually really kind of low energy.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I could see why, like, it probably translates well in a TikTok or something. But, yeah. I don't know. Let's move on. Next is Everything I Love. Already, just from the instrumental opening, we are 10 seconds into the song. This is definitely my fan favorite so far.
A lot more prominent.
It sounds very country, like old school Western country. Please don't let me down. Everything I Love. I think that so far that's the standout to me. That feels the most country in its like purest form. I think that was pretty good.
It is, and I enjoyed the, there's a couple of nods to other songs in there. There's, was it Marshall Tucker, Can't You See? One More Silver Dollar, Allman Brothers song, Midnight Rider. My dad loves that song.
So he's making like some really smart references. Like that was actually a really good song.
Yeah.
I can stand behind Everything I Love.
Yeah, it's good.
It was a decent song. All right, let's move on. This is Man Made a Bar featuring Mr. Eric Church. Are you familiar with Eric Church?
I know the name. I don't know.
All right. All right. Do you like it?
The modern like country ballad thing really my thing. I thought the chorus was clever enough. It was silly. Man made a bar.
It's clever, but it's kind of whiny.
Like I said, I would dislike it as a modern country ballad. But I think the chorus is catchy enough.
Should we keep giving it a chance?
I would like to give it a bit of more of a chance. I think I've heard enough.
Okay. I love the religious imagery. Honestly, thank you for making me listen a little farther, right? I love the religious imagery. And the religious, what is it? Like, not comparisons, metaphors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are really creative. Next song.
It's fine.
Devil Don't Know. Track 5. I think we've heard enough of that one. So it's a heartbreak song.
It's another ballad.
Another ballad and more religious imagery. Still my favorite is track 3.
Track 3.
Yeah.
Track 3 kicked ass.
Yeah. We're gonna move on to track 6. One Thing at a Time. Got like an 80s aerobic thing going on.
I'm gonna try to keep an open mind.
You're not feeling good about it so far? We're literally 7 seconds into the song.
I don't think it bodes well. Once again, the 80s thing was the indie rock, like, thing for the last, decade.
Come on now. I don't think that song is very country as a whole.
No.
Which is fine, right? You can put songs on an album that aren't.
Yeah.
It's 2023.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, but I don't think One Thing at a Time by Morgan Wallen. I don't think that's a country song. It feels like an 80s pop song, right?
Right, well, it feels like an 80s pop song because the thing lately in indie rock or indie music has been to ape the 80s, right? There was like an 80s revival in music as of recent. The thing is, you've made me listen to a lot of 80s country music.
Right, but this doesn't sound like 80s country music. Right. This sounds like 80s pop.
Right, 80s country music doesn't sound like that. Right, it's just more like trend chasing. It's like at least 3 years too late in the country sphere.
And that's all we have to say on that. Let's move on to track 7, 98, Braves.
I feel unqualified to assess.
We're not baseball people. We're not baseball people, right? There's a lot of baseball puns here. We're more basketball people.
I appreciate it. There's a lot of good wordplay in there. I'm like literally concerned that I don't know enough about baseball to assess the wordplay going on here.
Right.
I feel like it's pretty decent. I was like, literally, like as the song started, I was reaching for my phone to look up the Padres 98 season. Or, I'm sorry, not the fucking Padres. Apparently the Padres are the ones who like put them out of the playoffs. The 98 Braves, right? Atlanta Braves.
We're unqualified to tell you whether track 7, 98 Braves is a good song or not.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to track 8. Ain't That Some?
Explicit.
Love that. The song sucks.
My issue with this song is that Morgan Wallen is a bad rapper.
Right.
He's a decent country artist at his best, but he's a bad rapper. You know, country has a proud tradition of the patter song. Honey, this ain't it.
Patter and rapping are different. Okay. Track 9. I wrote the book.
Okay.
Is he talking about the Bible?
Maybe. There are, I don't know, various interpretations about like how much you should drink.
In the Bible?
Yeah.
The Bible's like, you can have a few.
That people read it and get different ideas about what it says about alcohol consumption. Obviously, Jesus turned water into wine.
He was a fucking wino.
Somebody's turned it in the Bible.
He's worse than your mom on a Saturday.
Sure, if he's talking about the Bible, he's talking about all the stuff that he's not good at.
Okay.
Is in a book. A book that he did. Right?
A book. Okay.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Hi.
Hi's the baby. Here's Dexter.
Say hi, Dexter.
Love you, bud. I feel like if he was referencing a real book, I might be like, whoa, that's good lyricism. Like if he's actually talking about the Bible or something, right? It's decent lyricism, at least. The track, shite.
Yeah, it's not good.
Shite.
It's way too like simple. Right?
And just the fucking snap track. Can we do without the snap track?
Yeah. I don't know. Any 12-year-old sequencer could put that together. You know?
Holy shit, we're only on track 10. Tennessee Numbers.
I see. It's about a phone. Okay. Of course. Let's go.
'Cause you keep calling her drunk. Right?
You fucking weirdo.
Like,
You fucking... Why don't you sober up, drunkie? Why don't you fucking...
And so we will move on to track 11. Hope that's true. She ain't country. She ain't country.
Country.
She can't hang, she ain't country. Right?
She called him white trash? And he still fucks with her?
I don't think so. I think that's the end of it, right?
It's gotta be the end of it, right?
Really? She calls him white trash. He's like, go fucking leave.
Right,
Get out of here.
Go play in traffic. Yeah.
Anyway, next we're gonna move on to track 12. Whiskey Friends.
Come on.
That's what I've been doing just fine. What the fuck? That's exactly what I was thinking. Alright, I like it. I know it's not, I wouldn't call it country. I kind of think it's kind of alt rock, and he just happens to have twang in his voice. But I like it. I know the dude has a drinking problem, apparently. I hope he seeks help and gets help. But, like, that's a good song.
Didn't George Thorogood write this song, like, decades ago? Like, I drink alone. And it's like, me and my partner, Jimmy Beam, and we drink alone. Or it's
they have
the
it.
names of the people who make the, like, whiskeys.
Apparently, this song, redacted.
Like that consent has already been done, yeah. Okay, anyway.
Next, we're gonna move on to track 13, Sunrise by Morgan Wallen.
The clearest incident of Drake aping that we've heard yet on this album.
Drake aping?
Yeah.
You mean like trying to be Drake?
Yeah. Did you hear it? Here. Should I rewind it a few seconds? That is the exact cadence of a Drake song. I can't think. It's like on the tip of my tongue what Drake song it is, right? Like, I've heard that before.
Morgan Wallen, the Drake of country music? Maybe.
Don't give enough of a shit about this song to listen to more of it.
Okay, cool. Next, we're gonna move on to track 14, Keith Whitley. I like that song.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think so far,
Number 3
and number 14 are pretty much the only songs that I've been
that we've enjoyed.
I've been down with. Yeah. Keith Whitley can hang. We're short on time, so we're gonna move on to number 15, In the Bible, featuring someone who I've definitely not criticized on this channel before, Hardy.
It's just a list of signifiers that are stereotypically country.
Right.
And what if
my truck and my beer and my tractor, and what if we wrote them in the Bible, and we went down to the river and we were boys and we had beer, and we were boys and we had beer in our trucks, and if it were in the Bible, well, we'd be Bible people. See, we can write lyrics to that song too. Well, anyway, we're gonna move on to track 16.
And that professor never taught again.
You proof. I just get Snapchat.
At least upbeat. It's upbeat. No, sir. I don't like it.
Is he okay?
There's a lot of alcohol involved, huh?
Is he okay?
I mean, I don't really have space to talk this evening.
I mean, I sure do. So we're gonna move on to track 17. I thought you should know.
There you go.
Sounds like Knocking on Heaven's Door, but also with a slide guitar. If Knocking on Heaven's Door had a slide guitar, we are 11 seconds into the song.
Do we fall asleep or you just like the song?
I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, that's good.
You think I'm asleep?
Maybe I'm projecting.
Are you sleeping?
I might have fallen asleep a little bit.
I kind of liked it. At first I'm like, God, another fucking song about how he's fucking drunk. And then he like starts talking to his mom, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I liked it.
It's good. If we're honest, if we like collapse this album down to like the 4 songs that we've enjoyed thus far, he'd be talking a lot less on how much he's drinking.
That's true. That's true. A lot of the songs that we actually are enjoying are not the ones where he's indulging in his alcoholism. fuck? I hope he's seeking help right now.
I hope he finds God.
This is a long album. So next time you see us, we'll be dressed differently.
Another one.
Another one. All right, we're going to start in on track 18. F1 50/50. I'm not excited for this.
I don't like the conceit of the chorus. I feel like it's okay. You're going for wordplay, and I think it's a little bit strained.
Yeah, but overall, I kind of like the song. But yeah, I don't actually get, like, it feels like the F1 50/50 is supposed to be kind of like a joke or a nod, but like I actually don't get it.
Yeah. Also, I keep wanting to say F5150.
Which is what?
5150?
Oh, like getting 50. I don't know anything about that. We're gonna move on, I think. Yeah?
It's
All right.
whatever. Is that my least favorite track of the
It's
album?
not the worst. It's certainly not the worst track on the album. We're gonna move on to track 19, Neon Star, by Country Boy Lullaby. Oh, I've heard things about this.
It's an okay name.
Get it started. You're not gonna think so after a little bit.
Is that Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Mm-hmm. Next song.
So wait, I just wanted to say this is like part of a larger trend in music right now, right? Like TikTok kind of started this like co-opting of nursery rhymes. Like, have you heard that song? A, B, C, D, E, F, U, and your mom, and your something, and your dog. I don't fucking know what it says. But then there's like Twinkle Twinkle Little Bitch and fucking, I don't know. It's like this larger trend of using nursery rhymes in pop music.
I'm too old for this shit, man.
Yeah. I think we all are. We're gonna go ahead and move on. This is track 20. I deserve a drink, and I'm not really... Morgan?
Not bad.
I think the song as a whole is fine. I guess I kind of thought it was gonna go another way. Like, he actually thinks he deserves a drink. Right? I kind of thought it was gonna go like... You know how addicts... Not saying Morgan Wallen is an alcoholic, but Morgan Wallen might be an alcoholic. You know how addicts will say, like... They'll make, like, any excuse to be like, oh, one more. Like, fuck. Like they get stressed out. And they're like, well, I deserve a drink after that. You know, that's kind of where I thought it was going, but he earnestly thinks that he deserves a drink. Like, I kind of was thinking it was going to be like, oh, I deserve a drink, but everyone in the audience kind of is like, oh, maybe you should slow down.
Well, so he is equating the girl he likes to like a bottle of alcohol.
Oh, that's new.
That's what the lyrics are. Right, yeah. We've never heard...
Comparing women to drugs.
Yeah, right. Love as an addiction or sex as an addiction. Yeah, we've never heard that before.
That's definitely not overplayed.
Yeah.
But the song is fine.
Yeah, the instrumental is good. There's a place in country for scoundrels and people who have addiction and that kind of stuff.
Oh.
For sure.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, country's for the scoundrels. That's why we're here. We're not drunk scoundrels. Well,
we are tonight.
We are tonight.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers to that. We're drunk scoundrels tonight, but we're not drunk scoundrels every night. We're not drunk scoundrels to the point where we could write a 35-song album about how fucked up we are. So, next song, track 21, Wine into Water. Wait, that's not how it worked. I like the wordplay.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
When the first like water under the bridge line came in, let's turn wine to water under the bridge. I think we both had the same reaction of, oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, he can do some
Clever enough.
Some clever stuff. Yeah. I thought the whole song was pretty clever. But
good ambience in this song. Good use of pedal steel as an ambient instrument. I appreciated that.
More steel.
Yeah.
More steel.
Deece.
Next song. We're on, let's see, 22, Me Plus All Your Reasons.
Me and All Your Reasons. We heard
Grady talk
about
this
one. All right.
I feel like every song is exactly the fucking same. How long are we into this? 21 seconds. He's drunk. And he's breaking up with a girl. And the devil's on his shoulder. Is that not every fucking song on this album? Like, it's getting redundant at this point. We're on what? Song 22. How many times do we have to say the same fucking thing?
I just gotta believe that Morgan's been in some dark places recently.
Obviously. But, God, it's like... Oh, no. Pick the best of the songs, right? Like, not every song needs to... We know this. Not every song needs to be heard by everyone.
Yeah.
There's so many songs that we've made that we're like, and we'll keep that to ourselves.
Yeah, that one's going in the vault.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know. How many times can you write about the same thing? I guess if you're going through it, and he seems to be going
through it.
Shall we listen to more?
All right.
I mean, there's a shitload of songs about the same thing on this album.
Yeah.
But that one, so far, I think has been the best about being drunk and being a shithead. I don't know. I think it was an okay song.
Yeah, it was an okay one. We just like Grady Smith's video about trying to pare this album down to 12 songs. And bless his heart, he listened to every song about Morgan Wallen's alcohol problems at least like 3 times and picked the best of the bunch. And he said this was one of the better ones. And I tend to agree with that. Kind of ridiculous thing to have to do.
Next track, right?
Next track.
We're on number 23 out of 30 fucking 6.
All right.
Tennessee Fan. Do you have your phone on you?
Yes, you're about to say that this song's been done already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the same thought.
You're thinking about Tennessee Orange?
Tennessee Orange, yeah. That's the biggest issue with this song is that
it's like the male perspective of Tennessee Orange, and I think Tennessee Orange does it better.
Yeah.
Megan Maroney, yeah. Oop. Tennessee Fan has been done and done better by Miss Megan Maroney.
Yeah, it's okay. I get it. Maybe it's a response song?
Maybe.
Something like that?
I don't know. But I don't think it was as good.
No, I like Tennessee Orange better. It was fine.
Okay. We're gonna move on to number 24, Money on Me.
Are we just tired of this album by now?
I mean, who wouldn't be? Literally, who wouldn't be?
Holy God.
You have to be like a fucking close friend of Mr. Wallen to care this much.
Yeah.
And if like half of the songs weren't so, I don't know, if it wasn't so hit and miss, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, right? If every song was a banger, I'd be like, yeah, fucking keep going. But they're not. But this one, Money on Me. All right. Pretty good. All right. Running out of steam. We're moving on to number 25, Thinkin Bout Me.
It's a Snaptrack song, but they replaced the snaps with a woodblock sound that has a lot of reverb on it.
Rustic. So that's a country trap song.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Jess, do you think Morgan Wallen's ever been cooking pies with his baby?
I don't think Morgan Wallen has ever, not once even, cooked pies with his baby.
His baby's missing out. So we're gonna move on to track 26. Single Than She Was. Okay.
So we're at the point where we're ready to stop every song after about 2 minutes.
So that's not boding well, but I will say I actually kind of liked this one.
It was a good song.
And I love pedal steel, and the way that they were using it, I think was really good.
Yeah.
I thought this song was pretty clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked Single Than She Was.
Mm-hmm.
Can stay.
More single than she was.
It's not more single, it's just Single Than She Was. I feel like if it was named More Single Than She Was, it would make more sense. But no, it's just Single Than She Was. But hey, I'm not Morgan Wallen. Track 27, Days That End in Why. Like why, like the word.
Okay.
So he's drunk and he fucked up his relationship. Again! Are we shocked at this point?
Do you think this is the same relationship, or do you think these are different relationships?
God, I hope not. These poor women. He is a straight man, right?
I believe so.
Well, God bless. Has everything in this song not already been said in this album? Or am I fucking stupid?
No, it's all been done before. This is one of the better ones.
I mean, if you think so.
I feel like we're getting fewer click tracks on the back half.
Yeah, right. There's no click track in it. God, I'm just exhausted.
What would you say? The back 18?
I'm just exhausted. I'm wore the fuck out. Man.
I mean, you talk about, like, golf having the front 9 and the back 9. This is the front 18 and the back 18. 36 fucking songs on this motherfucker.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
All right,
but yeah, if you think... So Jessie thinks it's one of the better ones. Me, I think I'm tired. Song 28.
I'm fine.
Last Drive Down Main.
I'm fine. Next, here we go.
So this is the same exact chord progression from last night.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Great. All right, well, let's continue.
Okay.
Does it sound like Aha Take On Me all of a sudden, right?
So we had Trap Country earlier, right? One of the previous songs. This is drum and bass country. That's what that electronic beat.
Well, they're trying to give us what last night didn't give us.
It's drum and bass, yeah.
Right? Because last night was like flat, and then they're like, all right, well, we'll take those same chords that disappointed you earlier, and we'll put some drums to them, and we'll give you a little boobity bop. The 80s beat that comes in there at the chorus is just so unsettling. Right?
Yeah.
It really, like, it sounds like they ripped it right out of Aha's Take On Me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, if you're not putting me in a black and white sketch video where I get pulled in through the milk aisle, I don't care. So, we're going to move on.
Moving on.
Track, I almost said 9, I wish. Track 29, this is Me to Me. Oh, wow. 10 seconds in, Jessie has thoughts.
What is that effect on the guitar?
Start it back over.
Okay, what is that? Okay, here we go. One more time.
Fuck if I know. I don't know why I asked you to start it over.
Chorus was octave. I don't know. It's like, what is okay? It's trying to borrow something from another style. I'm not sure what that style is yet. Indie. Okay. Ready to move on. Let's see.
I'm not sure. I kind of liked that one. I thought it was like a smooth pickup line. But hey, shit. I fall for a good smooth pickup line.
It's cute. It feels less like they're trying to imitate a style now that I've listened to the rest of the song. Now I'm just kind of technically odd, inspired by the guitar sound they got for that little riff there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's pretty cute. For the record, diesel engines do not let out black smoke unless you program them to do so. A diesel engine that is running well does not roll coal.
So put that on your Wikipedia and smoke it.
It's just a waste of fuel. Like, you're a working man, right? Fuel costs money. You're just wasting shit.
You're a working man. Yeah, Morgan Wallen's a working man. I can tell by his mullet. We are finally in the 30s. We have finally made it into the 30s of this. I almost called it a CD because I'm a dinosaur. This album, this is Don't Think Jesus, which has come out quite a bit earlier than I think this album. I think this is one of the singles, and I have already heard this song, and let me just tell you, baby, you are in for a ride. This song sucks.
Oh no. Okay, let's see. I feel like I'm missing something.
You maybe like the context of a scandal.
Yeah, is that what that song's about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Old Morgan Wallen used the N-word, hard R, I think, and he wrote this song about it. He said, "Shoot, I fucked up, but Jesus forgives." What do you think? I don't know if you've noticed. Baby, hold up your hand. Are white people. We don't have any authority to say whether anyone should forgive Mr. Wallen for what he did. So just take that into consideration.
It's an awful bit of context for what's a kind of a pretty song.
It's a pretty song. It is. And if you could ignore what happened before that, it might even be a decent song, right? But it's like,
it's
damn.
A lot to ignore.
It's a lot to ignore. It's a lot to ignore. Like hundreds of years of racism. So track 31, 180 Lifestyle. I believe what we heard about this song is that we are huge fans. The Young Thug song, Lifestyle. We love that song. And apparently this song samples that song. And I gotta say, babe, I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're on the same page.
Yeah, all right, let's go. It is a downgrade from Rich Gang's Lifestyle in every way.
In every way. Yeah. If you want to listen to this song, just go listen to Lifestyle by Young Thug. It's much better.
Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. Yeah.
Well, we made it about 35 seconds into the song. I think I am ready to give up on it.
Next song.
Yeah, all right. So we're on track 32, Had It. And boy, have I.
It's too late now, like a curfew is a war crime of a lyric.
It's like Pitbull territory. Up I get up like a Tonka truck.
Oh, man.
Anyway, what do I have to say about this song? Man, you know what I actually haven't gotten out of this album yet? I think he has a drinking problem and that he's bad at relationships.
Oh. Yeah, I think you might be right.
It's Does it have to be every song? Does it have to be every song? I don't like this one. I don't like this one.
Next.
All right, so track 33. 33 is my lucky number. Please don't let me down. This is Cowgirls featuring Ernest. Do you know anything about Ernest? Did you listen to Flower Shops?
Oh, is that different from like How Ernest Saved Christmas? It's like it's a different person.
So this is track 33, Cowgirls featuring Ernest. Already, like, what are we, 14 seconds in? I'm getting like, I took a pill in Ibiza. Right? Yeah. Hold on, let me start it over. Tell me if you feel that. I can't remember which song it was earlier in the album where you said it's just a lot of like signifier words. Just like country words. Compiled, and that sort of feels like this song too.
I don't understand. Cowgirls are like have to lean kind of conservative, right?
I mean, I would say for the most part,
they're not generally the kind of gals that actually do only love you for one night and then leave.
No, they're the type
they're
the type that want to settle down. I think.
I don't get it.
Has he met a cowgirl? I call them horse girls.
Hold on. Can the horse girl exist in the South?
Yeah.
Do they really?
Oh. Okay. Hey, the majority of girls that you meet in the South are horse girls.
Okay, because, like, you know, up north, when somebody is really into horses, they come from an affluent...
You stand out in a way,
You stand out. Yeah, you come from an affluent background. You can afford to have a horse right. And like keep it stable.
Well, that's different, right?
In your home.
Well, that's different. But the thing about horse girls from the South is like horses. The thing that makes a horse girl, right? Mm-hmm. Period. Where she's from doesn't matter. Are horses her 100% personality? Does she have horses on her wall? Does she gallop on the playground? Will she neigh at you when you make fun of her? She is a horse girl. Oh, we are really wrapping it up here. We're at number 34. Good Girl, Gone Missin'.
Good grief. So they used an effect on a like synth there at some place that reminded me of those couple of songs that came out of Skrillex and Justin Bieber.
Oh, like when he had first broken up with old Selena Gomez.
Sorry.
Yep.
And those like they used a little synth.
What do you
motif.
mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, I think that might be the song. Mm-hmm. They use a little synth motif. It sounds exactly like that. Mm-hmm. Those songs are quite old now.
Yeah. Right. This is kind of following the trend of country not really keeping up with what's going on in popular music at the time. That you're about 10 years too late. Good Girl, Gone Missin'. I kind of liked the little guitar intro before the synth came in and before the vocals came in. I think there was too much reverb just on the whole track. I think too much reverb.
Here's the problem with the guitar intro, right? Is that it turns out it's the whole song.
Right, yeah.
It's like...
But I liked it when it first started.
Yeah. When I listen to country, I try to listen to a lot of good, like, guitar work. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the guitar work on this album, for the most part, has been reduced to a loop that fits with the rest of the beat that he plays over and over again. Because
the beat is the most important part so far.
Yeah.
Right? In this whole album, like, the beat, like, it's not the lyrics, it's not the instruments, it's not what country music is about.
Right. The guitar has been reduced to a sample.
Track 35.
Microsoft Outlook.
Outlook. Not Microsoft Outlook, just Outlook. Could you imagine maybe being a less privileged person than Morgan Wallen in the fact of having a scandal and maybe it not going over so well and thinking maybe the same thing, right? Like, is there a God? Well, he certainly ain't looking out for me, right? But he got out of this easy. If he's writing songs like this by the end of it, if he's like, well, sure, I was a racist, but shit, God's looking out for me. I'm doing just fine. I think that's fucked. Why don't you write a song that says, oh, sorry? Why don't you do that?
I got nothing.
You got nothing on Outlook?
Fuck it.
We got one more song, and I don't know if you can tell, but we are fed up. Let's get this last song out of the way, babe.
Yeah.
Love you. All right, this is track 36. Dying Man. Comparing a woman to drugs again for the second time on the same album.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but this time she saved him from drugs.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the referencing of dead celebrities was clever enough. I don't think we need to compare women to substances or say that they're saving us from substances anymore. Like, fucking work on yourself.
Or like, he put himself in the same tier as Elvis
and Hank Williams.
Right.
That's
Hank Williams Sr.
That's something.
Okay.
And no comment. I mean, right now he's fucking bigger than Oprah, but what are you gonna do? That's Dying Man, and that, all of that was One Thing at a Time by Morgan Wallen. What are your final thoughts?
I've listened to a couple of them again.
There are about 2 songs on this. I think track 14. So I think I would listen to track 14, Keith Whitley, and track 3, Everything I Love, are a couple of songs that I would put on playlists. Other than that, 36 songs, Mr. Wallen. 36. It's day 2 for us. So I don't mean to be like a Frenchman. We think those 2 is...
I grew up near Chicago. I wouldn't pass the authenticity test personally. Maybe my opinion doesn't matter for much. Plenty of people listen to country where I grew up. Like I said, I don't like... One of the things I liked was the musicianship, and I don't think there's much musicianship in these really kind of cheap snap tracks, and like a guitar lick that took somebody 10 seconds or less to record that gets played the whole rest of the way through the song.
Yep. Well, I think you perfectly encapsulated that. I'm from middle of motherfucking nowhere, Texas. Like, if you're from Texas, I can guarantee you've never heard of where I'm from Texas. And I grew up on country music. I was raised, born, bred country music. 2 songs. I would walk away from this album saying 2 out of 36 are keepers. And I don't think that's a good statistic. Once again, we are white people. We are not qualified to say whether anybody should forgive Morgan Wallen for the pain that he's caused the Black community. Is he like an artist for the ages in my book? I don't think so. I don't think any of this compares to 7 Summers, which had come out before the whole scandal, and I was really into, and I kind of was like back in Morgan Wallen for a while because I thought 7 Summers was really good, and I thought he was going to be some hot shit, which, I mean, he is hot shit, right? But do I think any of this could stand up to 7 Summers? I don't think so.
This has been the two members of Squeakie, Jessica and Dakotah, reviewing Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time. Signing off.